What's up, YouTube? Freight's back again, CQ&A episode 13. I'm really enjoying this, guys, and I've heard a lot of feedback from you guys in the comments. You guys seem to be enjoying the CQ&A series as well. So let's get into it. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, before we get into today's video, I want to talk to you about OTR. Not over-the-road trucking, OTR, on the revenue, Prime Edition. This is a trucking software that's been developed by an owner-op here at Prime to give you the leading edge in your business's profitability. If you want to save money, keep an eye on your numbers, and make sure you maximize your profitability, you want to check out OTR. Don't forget to click the link in the description below. Use Freight Skater Trucking as a referral. You get a 14-day free trial. After that trial, it's just $15 a month. That $15 a month, I promise you, is going to increase your profitability and save you money in the long run. Check it out today.
We're in Eloy, Arizona. You can see we got Kryptonite, their trailer back here. Stop for a minute, do a break. Let's shoot a video. Let's do a CQ&A. So we've got a couple questions here, and we've got a comment to top it off at the end. First question comes from Nelson Cabarrubia. Hope I said that right. What minimum experience I need to go to Prime and lease a truck? Well, Nelson, Prime has a lease program for drivers right out of the gate. Doesn't matter if you come in with a CDL, or it doesn't matter if you're coming to Prime to get your CDL. As soon as your training, your orientation, your training is complete, you can jump right into a lease at Prime. Now, you're not going to want to, I don't advise you ordering a truck with Prime. I would take an existing lease, get your methods down packed, learn the lanes, learn how Prime operates, learn how you can operate within Prime, and then take that knowledge, take the ACE lease classes, take the pro maintenance class, take any class they have to offer to actually help you on your game. Once you get your methods honed in, then it's time for you to figure out whether you want to order a truck, regular lease with extras on it, buy a truck. For ACE lease, it's up to you, Nelson. So hopefully that answers your question. Let's go on to the next one. This one comes from the Prime Inc. short 1,500 plus loads video. This is from Chowplex. Do you think Prime would still hire on an experienced driver? It's been a minute since I spoke with a recruiter, probably last October. Was going to come lease then, but had a local job call me back the same day. That job has been shady, and I'm looking at Prime again. Well, Chowplex, let me tell you something. Right now, with the freight shortage and everything slowing down like it is, hopefully we are looking for things to be picking back up. You are probably more likely to get hired as an experienced driver with a CDLA already than you would be coming in as a trainee. So hopefully that answers your question. What I would do is check down in the description below, reach out to Dustin, my recruiter, and give him a holler, see what he thinks. I know the best time to actually put in an application is probably going to be the first of every single month. So if you can get that done, you might be able to get your foot in the door before things actually start picking up and get settled in. So, Chowplex, thank you for your question. I really appreciate it. Let's move on to the next one. This one comes from the top 30 reasons to lease with Prime Inc. video. This is from Dan Parker. He says, how do you choose loads? And how do you know how much you get paid for a load? Well, Dan, you don't necessarily choose loads at Prime. Unfortunately, we don't have a load board for our lease ops unless you're actually on what's called the A fleet, which is the owner op side of Prime, logistics side. Now we'll tell you this, they do have what's called a load choice system, and a load choice system is 2 pools of 3 loads each, possible 3 loads each, may or may not, have 3 loads on there, and they might not be anything you want. What you're going to want to do is reach out to your fleet manager if you're looking for something specific. If you're not on that load choice system, which is still kind of in beta testing, they still haven't released it to the masses. So I think every fleet manager has roughly up to 8 or 9 drivers on it. And just request from the fleet manager if you want to be on that load choice system. But guys, it's not foolproof. It's not a load board. So, and they've specified that several times that it's not a load board. I will tell you this, Prime's willing to work with anybody. If you guys need something specific, if you got a home time scheduled, be upfront about it, let them know what's up, and they'll get you where you need to go. Or if you like a certain load that you pulled, say 2 weeks ago, and you're down that same area where you picked it up from, guys, just be vocal about it. It doesn't hurt to ask. So, and also the pay, if you're a lease op, is 70% 72% of what the load pays prime. So if they're saying the load pays 10 grand, you're gonna get $7,200 of that for the line haul plus fuel surcharge. So you're supposed to get 100% of the fuel surcharge. So if your company, it's cent per mile rate. I believe it's starting at 50 cent a mile, 49 to 50 cent a mile right now. I'd have to double check the rates on that. But it kind of varies between the divisions. But anyways, Dan, hope that helps you on your question. Thanks so much for asking, man. Appreciate your support. Let's get to our comments. My favorite part. I love this so much. It's just like by far the best thing out of this entire video for me. Bob Quinton says, from the top 30 reasons to lease with Prime Inc., their slow trucks are a hazard! Exclamation point. Well, Bob, you know what else is a hazard? Trying to do somebody doing 80 miles an hour in a semi in a construction zone that's a 55 mile an hour zone. That's a hazard too. Listen, man, it's only a hazard if you make it a hazard. If you're not paying attention, anything can be a hazard. 65 mile an hour trucks, most highways east of Denver are 65 mile an hour speed limits. You do have your 70s on 70 miles, 75 mile an hour, sometimes 80 on high 80, 70, 40, 10, 20. I mean, you've got some of these speed limits that are jacked up, and yes, we can't even match those as Prime. We can't go 60, 70, 75 miles an hour. You guys, what I can tell you is consistency is the thing. I don't think any Prime driver's out here to aim to stay in the left lane. I don't think we're out here to block traffic off. Guys, we do the best we can. And the best thing to do is drive your own rig and drive it defensively. You know, drive it to where, you know, you can be ready for anything to happen. So you can't drive for yourself. You got to drive for everybody. So, I mean, that's really all I got to say, Bob. Thanks for your comment, man. Sorry you feel that way. I'll make sure to hit the shoulder and give you all 3 lanes next time you come through, Bob. So that's going to be it for this episode of CQ&A, guys, episode 13. If you haven't already, if it's your first time joining the channel, don't forget to like, sub, and share the channel. Get that information out there. Until the next one, stay safe. God bless. Race Gator out.